And it's that time once again. Welcome to Atlantic Television. Yes, this is Sports Central, but it's a special edition because you could see we are out of the studio. Currently at Calm Down Event Center in Sun City, Galadima. Of course, to just watch live matches in the Premier League and also matches this weekend. Currently, Chelsea is in action, as you can see from my background, and they are trailing Brighton by 3 goals to 1. You heard that right. Chelsea is currently losing to Brighton. Now, you might be thinking, why is Chelsea losing? Graham Potter is no more the coach of Brighton. He's now with Chelsea. What it means is his club is beating him water. My name is Praise Alonge, and this is exactly where to be at this time. We look at other matches, and I will also have a Chelsea fan who is glued to the television, just watching his club being beaten by a Brighton. That's not the only game. Earlier in the Premier League, Manchester City also won their game. They beat Leicester City at the King Power Stadium by 1 goal to 0. Yes, they persevere, you would say, but that's enough for Manchester City to stay top in the Premier League table. So let's look at all the Premier League results so far, and for some of the matches that would soon end, and also games stay coming up. Like I mentioned, Leicester City lost to Man City by 1 goal to 0. Other games currently live. Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium are holding Tottenham to 2-2 as it stands. We've seen action for 87 minutes. Also, Brentford taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers as it stands 1-1 in the Premier League. And Brighton against Chelsea, the game of the day, and the game we are also watching live at a Calm Down Event Center here, where you can always watch football action. Don't forget, this is the Atlantic Television. It's Sports Central, and it's just an outside broadcast watching matches live. But all I need you to do is go straight to our social media platform, add your voice to Chelsea's game against Brighton and every other matches I've mentioned in the Premier League. Also, don't forget to like, follow, and share our conversation on our social media platform. And when I return, I will have a Chelsea fan to add his voice in just a few minutes about what's been the biggest game for Graham Potter this season. A manager yet to lose against any team in the Premier League and also in the UEFA Champions League, but currently might be losing his first game against his former side. Stay with us. We'll be back. And yes, it's still Atlantic Television, Sports Central with Praise Alonge, a special edition, an outside broadcast this time at Calm Down Event Center at Sun City in Galadima. And Chelsea are still trailing. And if you're a Chelsea fan at this time, you will think your side needs 2 goals to at least draw level and then maybe score the 3rd goal to stand a chance of getting 3 points. But is that still possible? I have a Chelsea fan here in Ocon. I go to meet you. I mean, he's not looking too happy.
There's nothing to happy about.
But why? Why are you not happy?
No, Chelsea lost now. You saw it now. It's not a good result at all. We didn't expect this, but you just have to go with it.
But 4-1, is that an embarrassing result?
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's not what we expected. It's crazy. You know, knowing fully well that Graham Potter was the coach of Brighton, we're hoping that at least something will change, but it's somehow crazy. That's football.
I recall some people saying Graham Potter being the coach of Chelsea now from Brighton, he will understand Brighton very well. Was it that he didn't read his former side, or he got complacent, or he was just too confident?
I think I will say it's overconfidence, thinking that Chelsea are doing well, they can just beat any team. That's what I just look, because the way they play was not even like, it's not a Chelsea that we know. There was no fire, there was no coordination, and the rest of it. So it's just crazy.
What do you think your team would have learned from this Brighton 4-1 win or defeat?
Now they need to do well. One, they don't need to just downgrade a team or maybe just overlook a team like we can just run over them now. They have to learn that every team is important as long as Premiership is concerned. Even outside like Champions League, they have to take every team seriously because that's what is causing us today.
Okay, so let me ask this. I know you're not too happy, but
Yeah.
let's talk about some positive about Chelsea. Under Graham Potter, have you been very delighted with the way he has handled the club and how he's managing Chelsea at this time?
Yeah. The way he's going about his business at Chelsea is commendable. Yes, we had a lot of players. They're happy with him. The way he relates with them. It's okay. It's not as if our former coach is all the one that just left was not doing
Thomas
well.
Tuchel.
Yeah, it's not as if he was not doing some right things or some things that are but Graham Potter came in. He has a way of galvanizing the players. They do what he wants them to do. They listen to instructions and then they play according to the instruction. So we saw that on the field of play. Sometimes when Chelsea lose, they have to fight back. You see that fight in them. But today it was not good enough.
Oh, not good enough. Hopefully, next time Chelsea might just do well. But let's leave Chelsea a bit. I mean, I saw you watching keenly football at this arena. Do you love the fact that finally you've met Praise along? Atlantic Television is also here to at least cover an outside broadcast. Are you happy to have us?
Yeah, honestly, it's supposed to be the happiest day of my life. Yes. I've been following you all through. I was just praying and hoping that at least you'll be here, but finally you got here. But Chelsea almost spoiled you
Ah, okay, Chelsea did give us
there. Yeah,
a good fate.
yeah.
Hopefully, you like to have Atlantic Television again here.
Yes. Definitely.
You,
We
you
are
want
looking
us to
forward to
still
it.
come around and watch live matches here.
Yeah. We are looking forward to it.
And yes, it's now 4 goes to 1. It's gone from good, bad to even ugly for Chelsea FC. Pascal Gross have scored in the 90th plus third minute to give what could be Brighton a big win against Chelsea after Trossard scored in the 5th minute of the game. Loftus-Cheek scored an own goal in the 14th minute, and also Tevor Chalobah scoring another own goal before Pascal Gross actually put a finishing into this result for Chelsea. Later this evening in the Premier League, just so you know, the last games we'll see Fulham taking on Everton at the Craven Cottage, and then Liverpool against Leeds United at Anfield Stadium. And in La Liga, Almeria beat Celta Vigo 3 goes to 1, while Cadiz still lead against Atletico Madrid, you won't believe it, by a goal to nil. Well, that's got to be the size of the package this evening, size of the outside broadcast. Once again, thank you for watching, but don't forget you can always watch us live over and over again. And what is most important is that you drop your comments and also add your voice to all the conversation we have live on our social media platform on Atlantic Television. You don't just want to miss that. Until we come for another outside broadcast again. Praise. Bye for now.